Hello, Sagittarius. What is good? So I'm going to redo your guys' reading, okay? I'm going to redo it. I had a couple of technical issues with YouTube, so I need to redo your reading, okay? So whenever things like that happen, I usually take that as source saying, okay, you need to put out a different message, you know, or something like that. Maybe timelines changed. Maybe I was off my game. I don't know, but anywho, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Also, real quick, I added something new to the descriptions of my videos, okay? The links where you can get the decks that I use in these videos, okay? That's one of the most common comment questions that I get, you know? What deck is that? You know, where'd you get it? Does it shuffle good? And this and that. Every deck being used in my videos, I had the links where you can get it in the description as well, okay? Anyway, the first thing I want to do is look at what happened in the past here, okay? Gonna look at the past energy real quick, basically so I can see what energetic pathway you're carving out moving forward, how you made it to the position that you're in right now, and then we'll look at new love coming in, okay? What happened in the past for Sagittarius universe? Ooh, there we go. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So, in the past, I really think that you started coming to your senses about some things that you may have been ignoring. You know? Like there could have been some red flags that popped up. And you ignored it for a while. For a long time. You know, and we've all done that, man. Dude, God knows I've done that. And I should have plaques on my wall for ignoring red flags and going ahead and doing it anyway, you know? But you really started coming to your senses about a lot of things, you know? Really started coming to your senses. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Boom, the Hermit reverse. Could have been a Virgo for some of you. Okay, yep, this in the past was a cycle. I feel like for some of you it was an on and off cycle. I know that's not everybody, and I know I say that a lot, but with the death in the reverse being in the past, could have been a Scorpio, this is something that the cycle kept going longer than it should have. So for some of you it was like on and off, break up and get back together, break up, get back together. For others of you it's just something that basically the cycle came to an end and you clung to it longer than you should have, you know? Longer than you should have. This, at the end of the day, this situation was nothing but a burden. It was nothing but a burden. And with the 4 of Swords reversed and the Hermit reversed, look, I know a lot of times what you guys like to do is keep yourself extra super busy and basically so that you're not thinking about it, you know? I think I saw a lot of restlessness there. A lot of immaturity as well. A lot of immature, childish games. Could have been another fire sign for some of you. But I do kind of feel like that the past person may still have their eye on you, just to put that out there. But yeah, in the past, this is something that you hung on to way longer than you should have before it finally came to an end. Okay, way longer than you should have. So it's really hard to say who walked away here. It definitely helped you find a sense of independence, though, for sure. But this is something you were up in your head for a long time. What should I do? What would happen if I do this? What if it could work? You know, and I just feel like you clung to it a little bit longer than you should have, okay? And again, for some of you, it was on and off. Well, I want to look at the current moment now as far as new love coming in, okay? If you're not dealing with or interested in anything new coming in, this is not for you. I want to look at the new person Sagittarius is dealing with. That deck got an attitude with me. New person. By the way, for those of you who always ask about my tarot decks, this one here, I'm really surprisingly starting to like this one. I can tell it's going to last me a real long time. The link to this one is down in the description as well. I didn't really expect to, though. Kind of surprised me how much I really like this one here. All right, the new person. We're going to look at how this new person feels about you and what their true intentions are, okay? How does the new person feel about Sagittarius universe? Oh, there it is. Oh, the 8 of Wands. Okay, could be another Sagittarius. This is a Sagittarius card. Could be somebody at a distance from you that you're just talking to, like in Messenger or something like that. Let's see how that plays into the rest of this. 1, 2, 2 more. The World card, yeah. All right. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so this person here. So currently, this person is still kind of hung up on a past person. Okay? But I really feel like they're ready to start a new cycle. They are. Okay? I feel like you are very different than anything they've ever experienced. You know? They're very, very different. And for some of you, this person's dealing with an on and off situation of their own, is what this looks like to me, you know? Or they have been dealing with a situation that was very, very on and off. But I feel like being around you is really helping them heal. It's really helping them heal. And I mean that in a good way, you know? I don't really see them jumping into this head first. It looks to me like this is one of those types of connections that starts out as like friends, you know? Now we're friends, we're kind of buddies, and you all are really, really easy to do that with. It's one of the many reasons why, to be honest with you, Sagittarius is my favorite sign. It's really, really easy to make friends with you, you know? And I really feel that here. While this person is healing from something in the past. See, now I know those of you who watch pretty much every video I put up, you see this come through every single time we deal with a new person. Every time. Like 99.9% of the time, when we're dealing with a new person, the past energy comes up, okay? So, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but that's just what comes through, you know? Look at this. Fellow tarot card readers who watch me, what does that tell you? That's past energy. That's all past energy right there. But the good thing is the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords are both reversed. So I really feel like you're helping them heal. You're helping them heal big time. So they're feeling you out. This is a different dynamic than anything they've ever experienced. This is, you know, I just really feel like they feel like they're able to be friends with you, you know? They're able to be friends with you. But I really don't know if they're going to basically open the door just yet. I feel like they want to take this slow and be friends first, you know? They do. Not jumping into this head first and making any stupid decisions. And you're really helping them heal. You're really helping them heal, okay? Let's look at what actions this person is taking. What actions is this person taking? Universe, source, spirit, towards Sagittarius. Are they going to stick around? They're going to keep it going? Ooh, Lover's card's already showing up. Some of you got that Gemini energy in there. That is Sagittarius's opposite. Another very common pairing. In the line of work that I do, I notice lots of commonalities, you know? Lots of very, very frequent mixtures that you see a lot. Like Aries and Cancer is huge. Virgo and Pisces, which is one set of opposites. Aquarius and Taurus is a very, very common. And Sagittarius and Gemini is incredibly common. Very, very common. So I know that not everybody's dealing with a Gemini, but I know that there's some of you that are, definitely. 2 more shuffles here, 2 more. Actions this person is taking. Okay, Queen of Cups reversed. They're opening up slow, dude. They want to form a psychological connection with you right now. Okay, with the Ace of Swords upright. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit slow. The Lovers is reversed this time. I feel like that needs to be upright. I feel like it needs to be upright because here's the thing. They're afraid of commitment right now. They're afraid to commit to anything new. Again, because they are still in the middle of a healing process. They want to form a mental connection with you. Okay? They're afraid to get their heart involved all the way right now because it's still healing, and they are just nervous about taking the chance again. You know what I mean? And right now they want to form a really, really strong mental connection with you. They want to make sure there's no childish drama or games, you know. They want to make 100% sure that you're all the way mature and all the way in this. And I'm not saying that you guys aren't mature, but you do sometimes have a tendency to be very, very playful, you know? Very playful, very hyper, very, yeah, you know, let's have some fun, let's do something, yeah, you know? And I think that they're just kind of like, okay, let me make sure that that's not going to spiral into some childish shit, you know what I mean? Personally, one of my favorite things about you guys, I love it. I look back on my life, you know, and even before I ever even knew anything about astrology, every single time I look back at like a job that I worked at or maybe a college that I went to, every person that I ever had in my life that, like, when we meet, we're best friends in the first 5 minutes we meet, was a Saggy every single time. Every time. And I look back and I'm like, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense, you know. But I do think this person is still kind of up in their head. Could be a Libra for some of you. I also have Taurus. They're up in their head wanting to make 100% sure that there's not going to be no childish drama. And they want a psychological connection with you right now, okay? I do think this is going to take lift off, but they're kind of keeping an emotional wall up a little bit, you know. Let's look at the most likely outcome. Most likely outcome. Sagittarius and this new person. You're helping them heal, though. That's good. That is good. Do 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 do. Most likely outcome. Okay. 6 of Wands reversed. Man. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Some of y'all might get a little bit tired of waiting on this person to connect with you emotionally. Page of Swords reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. The Fool reversed. The Empress. 2 of Swords reversed. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. All right, that's good. Death reversed. Okay, cool. I knew it, dude. Temperance reversed. Could be another Sagittarius for some of you. But I do see you all getting a little bit impatient waiting on this person to really open up, you know? Because you feel that wall that they're putting up there. And I've personally never met a Saggy that's really patient when it comes to that. It's just like, you know, come on, we're going to do this. You're going to open up and we're going to be raw and real. And, you know, and this person's just kind of keeping you at arm's distance a little bit. But I don't see this going anywhere. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. I have Scorpio, Taurus, or Sagittarius. And I have Aries here too, okay? But I do see this being stable. I see that this is stable. It's just moving slow. It's just moving slow. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, both reversed. I think that both of you are making a decision to keep this going. Yeah, but you're getting tired of waiting, though. That King of Swords energy and the High Priestess. So this is one of those types of situations where it gets kind of frustrating because what we want to do is I want what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling to match up, you know? I want to be able, my eyes to be able to see the same thing that my intuition feels. And that's not happening here. And that's getting frustrating. And I think that you aren't going to hesitate to tell this person how you feel about it. You ain't hesitating to tell them that, are you? A little bit of nervousness, okay? Like I said, I think this person's a little bit nervous. It's all good, man. Because I don't think they have any bad intentions. It's going to stay pretty stable here, okay? It's not coming to an end with the Death in the reverse and the Empress card upright. I think that you're finding yourself going through this period of, am I wasting my time? I don't know. Because my gut's telling me that this person is being genuine and honest, but my eyes, they're not acting the way it feels. It feels like there's a strong connection, but for some reason they're keeping me out here, you know? But you're helping them heal. You are helping them heal. Okay, let's look at the best advice. What's the best advice for Sagittarius? Universe. Ooh, there's that Lover's card showing his face again, making itself known. But it's not coming out in the spread, though, so. Pretty strong connection. Pretty strong one. Whoa. Five of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right. So don't try to force it and fight it and make it happen a certain way. I know that can get kind of frustrating when it's like, man, come on. I know you're into me. I can feel it. But I see that you're trying to hold yourself back, you know? Don't try to force it and fight it. I think you should just let this unfold the way it's just going to unfold, you know, because after a certain point, see, and I know I used to give this lecture all the time back in the day, and I don't really have time to get into it now, but when we come together with a new person, okay, the best thing we can do is provide an environment in which they feel comfortable opening up, expressing themselves, and being honest without judgment, you know? That's really, really tough for some people to do, you know? I got to make sure if I want you to be honest with me, and I want you to be open and real with me, I have a responsibility. Okay? Not only is my responsibility to be open and honest with you, but I need to provide you with an environment in which you feel comfortable opening up, expressing yourself, being honest without judgment. You know what I mean? So, y'all are typically pretty good at that too. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. The Empress. Okay. 9 of Swords is going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. And Aquarius for some of you. There it is, that Lover's card. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame. Okay, that's not everybody. Not everybody is dealing with a twin flame. Okay? Even if it's not a twin flame connection, it's equally intense, just vibrationally different. Either way, though, there's nothing accidental about you and this person coming together. Okay? Nothing accidental. You all are together for a very, very, very specific reason. Okay? So don't ever underestimate why you've come together with somebody. Okay? If I were you, I would take things kind of slow right now. Okay? I would take things kind of slow. Stay firmly planted. Stay firmly planted. Don't be getting distracted. Definitely don't be looking back to the past. Okay? That's a big one. Don't be looking about, thinking about, or worrying about whether or not a past person is going to come back. Okay, that will manifest itself and threaten any connection. Okay, even if the new person doesn't know anything about the past person, doesn't even know they exist. Don't ever underestimate the universe's ability to know exactly what in the hell's going on and manifest that energy between the two of you. Okay, no childish drama. Okay, and that means not on your end or their end. If any drama pops off, you know, or anything kind of immature, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to call that shit out. No. We ain't in high school, man. I ain't playing that game. I'm not playing that little teenager high school shit. You know what I mean? And you'd be surprised with these types of connections right here. These types of connections are intended to trigger the release of old vibrational baggage. Okay? That's what it's intended to do. So you'll notice. And those of you who actually end up in connections this intense, you know that that's the purpose of it. The purpose of it is for us to trigger each other and hopefully in the most healthy way possible. That doesn't always happen that way. But hopefully in a very healthy way, aspects of myself that I've been burying for years, just old vibrational baggage that I've collected along my journey is going to trigger, it's going to bubble up and come to the surface, and I'm going to release it. And that is what raises the frequency. It's like walking around with all these duffel bags on your back, and you don't even realize you're carrying them. You know, as you go through your journey of life, you get another duffel bag, you know, full of shit, and then you get another duffel bag full of, you know, and it's just, this continues. And when you and a person with a connection this intense come together, that triggers the release of that. So you're lighter, you know. So just do the best you can to keep your head on straight. And red flags, okay? Red flags don't necessarily have to be a deal breaker. No. When we say don't ignore red flags, what that means is when a red flag pops up, we got to talk about this. Yo, red flag alert. Don't just stuff it under the rug. Hey, yo, we got to talk about this. And y'all are always really good at that. You know, I've never personally, I'm not saying they're not out there, but I've never met a Sagittarius that's too ashamed or too shy to, like, you know, speak exactly what's on your mind, you know. So yeah, it's time to go ahead and big old red flag popping up. We got to talk about this. It's cool, but let's address it and let's work through it, work past it, you know what I mean? And then this is the type of connection in which you're going to build and grow together. So it's going to trigger the release of a lot of suppressed emotions, a lot of aspects of yourself that you thought that you had gotten over that are buried deep down in the pits. And working together and growing together is going to be very important here, okay? And it's going to require work and effort, but it looks pretty positive to me. I ain't going to lie, all right? Anyway, though, Sagittarius, I do feel like that was your message, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I'm eternally grateful to every last one of you who tune in, play along, show love, support, and positive feedback every day here on my channel. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video if you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading or to get your hands on any of these decks that I use here in my videos. All that stuff is in the description of the video, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.